Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Easy English Way. I'm so happy you're here today. This is your place to improve your English, step by step. Today, we're talking about something many English learners struggle with. Do you ever catch yourself translating in your head? You know, when you have an idea, but instead of saying it in English, you think it in your native language first. Then you try to translate it word by word. It happens to so many of us. But here's the thing. It slows you down. It makes speaking English feel hard. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to stop translating in your head. Yes, you can start thinking directly in English. It's easier than you think, and it will make your English sound natural. Are you ready to learn how? Great. Let's jump in. Why translating slows you down. Let's start with why translating is a problem. Imagine this. You want to say something in English. Maybe it's, I'm going to the park. But instead of just saying it, you stop. You think it in your native language first. Then you search for the English words. You might wonder, is going the right word? Should I say to the park or at the park? By the time you figure it out, the moment is gone. It's like running with a heavy bag on your back. It's slow and it's tiring. Now think about your native language. When you speak it, do you stop to think about grammar? Do you plan every word? No, right? You just talk. The words come out naturally. That's how it should be with English, too. Translating adds an extra step, and we don't need it. When you skip that step, speaking English feels faster. It feels easier. So let's learn how to stop doing it. Here's another reason to stop translating. Some words in your native language don't have an exact match in English. This can make things tricky. For example, in German, there's a word called Schadenfreude. It means feeling happy when something bad happens to someone else. There's no single word in English for that. If you try to translate it directly, you might say, harm joy. That sounds weird, doesn't it? Instead, you could say, I feel good when he fails. That's more natural in English. Let's try another one. In Spanish, sobremesa is the time you spend talking with family or friends after a meal. English doesn't have a word for it. You might say, after dinner chat, but it's not quite the same. If you keep translating these words, your English might sound strange, or worse, people won't understand you. The solution? Don't translate. Think in English instead. Find a way to explain the idea with English words. It's much simpler that way. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we stop translating and think in English? Here's the secret. Fake it till you make it. What do I mean by that? Pretend you're already a native English speaker. Act like English is your language. It might feel funny at first, but it works. The more you act like it, the more your brain believes it. This isn't about being perfect right away. It's about practice. It's about making English a big part of your life. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. At first, you wobble. You might fall, but the more you try, the better you get. Soon, you don't even think about it. You just ride. That's what we want with English. Let's make it natural, one step at a time. Now, let's get practical. I'm going to share some easy ways to start thinking in English every day. These are simple things you can do and they don't take extra time. First, start with single words. Look around you right now. What do you see? A chair? Say chair in your head. A book? Say book. A computer? Say computer. It's so easy. As you walk through your day, name things in English. This builds a direct link between the object and the English word. You don't need to translate. You just know it's a table or a door. It's like training your brain to see the world in English. Second, change your phone to English. Yes, your phone. Go to the settings and switch the language. Suddenly, your notifications say, "You have a new message," or "battery low." Every time you check your phone, you see English. It's like a little English lesson all day long. Third, watch TV shows or YouTube videos in English. Do you like cooking? Watch a cooking show in English. Love games? Find gaming videos in English. Start with subtitles if you need them, but listen to the words. It's fun, and your brain gets used to English sounds. Fourth, listen to English music or podcasts. Pick a song you like and try to hear the words. Or find a podcast about something you enjoy. I love stories, so I listen to storytelling podcasts in English. It's relaxing, and I learn new phrases. Fifth, read simple books or articles in English. Start with easy stories like children's books. They're short, and the words aren't hard. Then try news articles or blogs. You'll see how English is used every day. Sixth, think about your day in English. In the morning, plan what you'll do. Say to yourself, "I'm going to work, then I'll buy food." It's small, but it helps your brain switch to English. Seventh, use English for everyday tasks. When you're cooking, say, "I'm cutting the carrots." When you're walking, think, "I'm going to the store." Even brushing your teeth, say, "I'm brushing my teeth now." It feels strange at first, but soon it's normal. Eighth, practice describing unknown words. Sometimes you don't know a word in English. That's okay. Don't switch to your native language. Instead, explain it with words you know. For example, you see a tool but you don't know its name. Say, "It's a thing for cutting wood." You're still thinking in English. This helps you stay in the language even when it's hard. It's like a game. Find a way to say it without giving up. Ninth, talk to yourself in English. Yes, out loud. Ask yourself, "What should I wear today?" Or say, "This coffee is good." No one will hear you, so don't be shy. It's great practice. 10th, find a language exchange partner. There are websites like italki.com where you can talk to English speakers. They help you, and you help them with your language. It's like making a friend and learning at the same time. 11th, use visual aids. Get some sticky notes. Write English words on them, like door, window, or cup. Put them on things in your house. Every time you see the note, you see the English word. It sticks in your mind. After a while, you don't need the notes. You just know the words. It's a fun way to learn without studying. These steps are easy, right? You don't need hours. Just use English in things you already do. Why do these steps work? It's all about exposure. Your native language feels easy because you've heard it forever. At home, at school, with friends, it's everywhere. English needs to be like that too. The more you see it, hear it, and use it, the more natural it feels. It's like learning to swim. At first, you're scared. The water feels cold. But the more you jump in, the better you get. Soon, you're swimming without thinking about it. English is the same. Surround yourself with it. Read it. Listen to it. Speak it. Over time, your brain says, "Oh, this is normal now." And that's when you start thinking in English. Let's make this real. Say you love cooking. Why not read recipes in English? You're making dinner and you read, "Add 2 cups of water." You're cooking and learning, 2 things at once. Or maybe you watch movies. Try them in English with English subtitles. You hear the words and see them too. If you take a bus or train, listen to an English podcast instead of music. If you write a shopping list, write it in English, like milk, bread, apples. These are small changes. They fit into your day. You're not adding work. You're just switching to English. Find what you enjoy and do it in English. It's fun, not hard. Let's add another idea here. Set dedicated English thinking periods. Pick a time each day to think only in English. Start small, like 5 minutes. Maybe when you're washing dishes, think, I'm cleaning the plates. The water is warm. Then make it longer, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's like a workout for your brain. The more you do it, the stronger your English thinking gets. You can do it anywhere, while walking, waiting, or resting. It's your special English time. Here's a big secret. You don't need more time to learn English. It's not about finding extra hours. It's about using the time you have. For example, do you scroll on your phone during a break? Read news in English instead. Do you drive to work? Listen to an English audiobook. Do you wait in line somewhere? Think in English like, that dog is cute, or the sky is blue today. These moments add up. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, it's enough. Try it for a week. Replace one thing with English each day. You'll be surprised how much you learn without feeling busy. What happens when you do this? English starts to feel easy. You don't stop to translate anymore. The words just come out. That's fluency. It's not about being perfect. It's about speaking without thinking too hard. Be patient. It takes time, but you'll feel it happen. So, what's your next step? I want you to make a plan today. Take 5 minutes. Think of 3 things you do every day. Maybe it's your morning coffee, your commute, or cooking dinner. How can you add English to them? Write it down. For example, morning, plan my day in English. Commute, listen to an English podcast. Evening, read a recipe in English. Start with 1 or 2. Don't try everything at once. Set a reminder on your phone to help you remember. Tell a friend about your plan. They can cheer you on. Every week, check your plan. Add something new if you're ready. Small steps lead to big results. Now, let's talk about challenges. Sometimes this feels slow. You might think, I'm not getting better? That's okay. It's a journey. Keep going, and you'll see progress. Or maybe you feel shy talking to yourself. Don't worry. No one hears you. Mistakes are fine. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Instead of aiming for perfection, focus on communication. Many learners believe that fluent speakers never hesitate, but that's not true. Even native speakers pause to think. The difference is, they don't panic. They stay calm and keep going. So the next time you're speaking and can't find the right word, don't freeze. Take a breath, use a simpler word, or rephrase your sentence. If you lose motivation, give yourself a reward. Say, if I practice all week, I'll watch my favorite movie in English. If you don't have many resources, use free ones. Listen to English radio or watch free YouTube videos. The key is to keep trying. Don't give up. You've got this. Thinking in English doesn't just help you speak. It makes listening easier, too. You'll understand movies and conversations better. It can make you more creative. You'll find new ways to say things. Plus, you'll learn about English-speaking cultures. Maybe even try another language later. It's not just about words. It's about opening your world. Here's one more benefit. Reflect in English at the end of your day. Before bed, think about what happened. Say to yourself, I went to the store today. I talked to a friend. Or write it down in a notebook like, the weather was nice. I felt happy. This locks the day in English in your mind. It's like a quiet moment to practice, and it helps you get better every day. All right, that's it for today. I hope you're excited to stop translating and start thinking in English. It's all about small changes every day. If you like this, hit the like button. Subscribe to the Easy English Way for more tips like this. And comment below, tell me your plan or ask a question. I'm here to help you. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.